Hello everyone on YouTube, TheMainManSWE here, hoping you're all doing awesome as always, and Merry Christmas everyone. I hope you all have a great holiday, or is it great holidays? No, I have a great holiday, and so nice to do this live with all my friends on the stream. We're gonna do another tier list, because tier lists are just requested by everyone. They never get dull, I guess. And today's tier list is super interesting in my opinion, because we're gonna do a throw tier list. It's like who has the best throws and who has the worst throws. I think it's a very interesting conversation, and I don't think I've ever talked about that before, like done a dedicated video on like the throws. So I'll just start with the best characters, the best throws. I mean, it's the wrestlers. That's not really a surprise. But it's interesting because a lot of people think that Marduk is like, his throws are almost stronger than King and Armor Kings. I don't know how many people reach out to me saying like, oh, King doesn't have the best throws. I've seen you play Marduk. You know, you have a ground throw that relaunches the opponents. You have a standard launching throw, forward 1+2. He has his tackle. We do count that as a throw. You know, he has so much dumb shit. He's better than King and Armor King, and he isn't, even though he's really good. We're gonna put him at S. We have a very detailed brackets here, but at S plus, okay, I can't even throw them all the way up there. Where is Armor King? Jesus, where is Armor King? There he is. God, I'm going super blind. This is, to be honest, how you should rank them. Undisputed King, it's King. And after that, you have Armor King. They should have their own tier. And after that, you put Marduk. So to explain this, yes, Marduk has devastating ground throws. But, you know, famously give him insane damage at the wall. These guys can also do that to a certain extent, especially King. And then Marduk has launching throw from standing. He has a 1-2 throw mix up into insane Okiseme. You know, yeah, he has great throws, and he has his tackle. But the one distinction you really have to make between these characters is that Marduk can't really throw you into a genuine guessing game with his throws. You either see the left arm or the right arm or the 1+2. These two, a giant swing and a shining wizard, it's the same animation. You literally cannot tell what throw is coming. You have to guess. It's a 50-50. And it's the same with their chain throws. They wave dash in or do a crouch dash, and when they grab, take a fucking guess. It's a 1 or a 2 break. You can't tell with the animation. So as good as Marduk's throws are, he just doesn't have that take a guess 50-50. And the giant swing is the best throw in the game. 10 frame, jab speed, insane damage. But King is number one due to basically Armor King has the tombstone. He has a lot of similar throws to King. It's just that King gets ridiculous Okiseme on all of those throws. And King's chain throws, I mean, do I even have to explain this? He has a throw for every single situation in the game. Even at the wall, he can mix you up. Like, he has his back towards the wall, and you know how he can giant swing you into the wall? So you're looking for that 1 break? Well, he can do up 1+2. Exact same animation. Again, 50-50. Grabs you, throws you onto the wall, and yeah, good night. And his chain throws are actually very strong. So yeah, King is number one. After that, it's Armor King for the ambiguous animations, 50-50. And after that, you're going to have to put Marduk due to the ridiculous strength of his throws. So again, if you're going up against someone who has insane throw breaks, and that happens once in a while, they can see the 1-2, 1+2, they'll break Marduk's throws. So he doesn't have that mix-up, right? But still, most people are gonna get creamed by his throws, and his throws have ridiculous output. So yeah, I hope you understand now why I put these guys here. And then I just want to put everyone who has a perfect throw game. What a perfect throw game means is that they have a 1 break throw, a 2 break throw, and a 1+2 break throw. So they have all of the breaks in their arsenal. So here you have Dragunov, you have Devil Jin, you have Hwoarang, because for some reason the Taekwondo guy is a wrestler. They did nerf his back to 4 throw. It used to give a guaranteed follow-up. It was so ridiculous. Heihachi has that, but his 2 throw doesn't do a whole lot. And his 1 throw, Broken Toy, as cool as it is, it has a unique animation. It's very easy to spot. So I never really rank him as one of the perfect throw game guys. Jin... Nina is among that crew. Paul, really good throws. Jack has very strong throws. Jack immediately is going to go around here. And let's see. Asuka is not one of them. Xiaoyu has a launching throw. Anna, no. Oh, here we have Mad Access, which is very interesting. But that's it, right? I think that's it. These are the perfect throw game characters. Unless I've missed someone obvious, but I don't think I have. Oh, Law. But now you're including DSS, right? Oh no, he doesn't have to DSS. Forward 1-4. Everyone forgets about that throw. Or is it forward 2+3? But it has a unique animation, right? But it's so hard to see. Yeah, it's true. Law has a strong throw game. Fakum Ram only has a 1+2. I mean, okay, let's just make the 1+2 list because it's so fucking long. I mean, basically all of the DLCs, 1+2. Kuni has a 1 break. 1+2. Ganryu has more throws. 1+2. 1+2. 1+2. He has 2 1+2 command throws, right? Anna has chain throws, 1+2, and a 1 break. So she's above. 1+2, 1+2. Has a 1+2. And that's it, right? Doesn't have a 1 break. Has more. Steve is 1+2. 1+2. Oh god, bears. Bears have more throws. God, there's so many fucking characters in this game. Raven has a 1 break, 1+2, and 1 break. Steve has a 2 break too. Which one is that? Oh, he has his push as well. Oh, do you mean the flicker throw? That's a 2 break. Flicker 2-4. One plus 2, right? Akuma doesn't have a 1+2. Oh, right. Oh, yeah, right. He doesn't have throws at all. 1+2, right? Got so many characters where I have to say I'm not very in touch with their throw game. Lee, 1+2, that does really good damage, however. You're listening to the Unreal Tournament soundtrack. 1+2. I'm going to get more detailed because Kazuya doesn't have strong throws, but again, he does get some Oki if they do land, and that's something we want to take into consideration. Kazumi has an unbreakable throw. I know Akuma does as well, but it's not very strong. She definitely has more options, and a wall splatting throw for 40 damage. Katarina 1+2, 1+2 has overkill. I mean, I'll put him there. 1+2 from standing, but back turned, he does have a mix-up. Eddie. Yeah, I don't know. Pretty bad. Only 1+2. That's also 1+2, right? Oh man, Asuka. 2 break and 1+2. Alyssa. Only 1+2, right? Man, it's now that you see it like this, it's so rare for a character in this game to have strong throws. Very rare. And you'll note also that for characters that have very strong throws, it's a very legacy thing. I know, like, the last 10 years, they don't introduce characters with strong throw games anymore. It literally is a thing of the past. We're moving away from throws. They basically want characters to have default throws and then a 1+2 break, and that's basically it. But now if we want more detail here, Jack being right below Marduk, I think makes sense. He has devastating throws, wall splat throw, launching throw, 1, 2, 1+2. That makes sense. Dragunov, I would say Paul is really good. Would it be Jack, Dragunov, and Paul? I think it would be. Yeah. Yeah, Dragunov you could almost put here. His throws have ridiculous Oki. Ridiculous Oki. And the tackle mix-up is good as well. Yeah, but the tackle mix-up. So he's gonna join Jack, and then this tier, basically perfect throw game tier. Paul is gonna be the leader of a pack, but he's probably going to have to be differentiated from everyone else as well. His throws are really, really good, and he also has a tackle mix-up. Maybe you could put him here and say that out of these guys, he's probably the weakest, but his throws are insanely good. An ultimate tackle, ultimate punishment, it's called, right? It's pretty cheap. Wall splatting throw as well is really good. But again, I can't stress enough how good the Oki is, especially his down forward 1+2 throw, super strong. So after that, you'd probably put Devil Jin, Hwoarang, Jin. Nina probably takes the cake here. And then B+, Heihachi. Julia definitely has a better throw game. Mad Axis alone. What's the speed on Mad Axis? 10 frames? It's like a giant swing, I think. 1+2 break. Can be buffered. So that means any attack you do or the opponent does, during that animation or block stun, you can input the throw, execute it, and then as soon as you recover, you press the last button like forward 2 and you get the throw. It's really good. And then she has a 1 break, 1+2, 2 break. Yeah. And Heihachi, I'm like, should he be here? He should probably be here. You can't really say he has a strong throw game, in my opinion. I mean, definitely better than Kazuya, but it's still not very good. He would come down. And Ganryu has strong throws. But should any of these characters go up to that tier? Maybe Xiaoyu? Her launching throw is kind of bullshit. You gotta be fast when you react to it. And she has a 1+2 break as well. Bob does have a launching throw, but it's a 1+2 break. But that might be enough to put him here. Yeah, let's go into detail on these guys. Geese. It's pretty dumb. And I can't believe it hasn't been removed. But his back 1+2, when he has his back towards the wall, it's basically giant swing damage. He throws them into the wall, and that does like, what, 44? And then he gets stand up, and it's 60 plus damage. It's 60 plus damage. But still, okay, we'll put characters in C as well, when the throw game is like super bad. So he has something going for him in terms of throws. Kazuya, super crap because I main him. Yeah, but Patrick, his parry, not a throw. I see that as a parry. I mean, in a parry tier list, he would be at the top. 1+2 throws. Yeah, I mean, Brian's throw game is not good, man. And when I think all of the DLCs, we can quite comfortably... He has a wall splatting throw, though. Yeah, wall splatting throw get to be a tier above these guys. He has a wall splatting throw, so he stays there. Lydia, 1+2. Zafina's throws are crap. Negan, 1+2. Lei, multiple 1+2 breaks. Okay, he has an unbreakable throw from Demon Flip. Oh, Lydia's wall splats. I see her so seldom. Okay, Akuma, but he doesn't have a standing 1+2 throw. Yoshi, the rainbow drop does what, 50 damage. Negan has an unbreakable throw. He does, but it's so slow and reactable. It's so slow and reactable. But okay, it is something more than these guys. Juice Snakeo, thank you so much for subbing, buddy. Thank you. Does Yoshi have a 2 throw? Really? Okay. Tell me about it. I thought he only had 1+2. So I'm gonna put him here. 1+2, and from stance he does have a 2 break. Flicker 2-4 or back 2-4. That's a 2 break, right? And he does have position switch, which is very hard to break. I think it's got like a 14 frame break window. So he stays. Shaheen, no. Miguel, no. 1+2. Lee has wall splat and floor break. Lars, no. She wall splats. Eddie. I mean, oh, Orsino. Bless your heart, sir, for the very generous support. Bless your heart. Thank you so much for the generosity. Thank you so much. But I mean, it is pretty bad, right? The handstand unbreakable throw. Maybe he should be here due to that. Wall splat. Aren't her throws kind of bad? Alyssa. 1+2 only, right? Josie's 1+2 wall splats. It does! I thought she had Bruce's 1+2, where it doesn't wall splat. Nice. Okay, so who has like the absolute worst throws in the game? All of these guys now only have 1+2 breaks, but now we can differentiate in terms of damage output on the throw and the Oki situation they leave the opponent in. Like Kazuya, for example, if he gets the default 2+4 throw, he actually gets pretty good Oki. And if he gets the, what's it called? Gates of Hell, where he grabs them, spins them around, it's super cool, knees them in the back, and then kicks them in the back. He gets Oki. His side throws give Oki, especially the one where he breaks them in half. So it's like... And he can do throws from wave dash. I mean, that's still something. Stonehead gives Vortex. Does Brian have worse throws than Kazuya? Brian does get Oki on 2-4. You can't quickly do his 1+2. But I would say Kazuya gets better Oki than Brian does. And Leroy's throws are absolutely terrible, aren't they? I mean, his command throw, upward 1+2, it throws them far away. And he also has bad Oki on the throws, man. Ryan Ford for 1+2 floor break. Both. Oh, it's true. Both of them floor break. Oh, that's true. Claudio is like dumpster tier, isn't he? And Zafina is also like absolute dumpster. I'm pretty sure both of these, Claudio and Zafina, it's pretty dumpster. Pretty dumpster. Lars, his command throw is terrible, but he has decent Oki on his default throws. And Yoshi does a shit ton of damage. I think Rainbow Drop does 50 damage, so that's really good. Miguel gets pressure from his throw. Shaheen gets Oki. No, I don't think Shaheen is trash. I think... I don't see Shaheen often, but I'm pretty sure he gets Oki after the throw. Or throws. Lei... some Oki. And doesn't he have... Isn't it unbreakable? What's the throw? Is it... No, it's not Snake. Is it Panther 2? No, 1. Panther 1. Or is it like a super strict break window? Leo, 441 plus 2 wall splat if your back turned to wall. That's true. That's good. Yeah, so Leo definitely stays here. Lily, Oki. Pretty fucking good Oki after her froze. Chloe gets back turn bullshit. Terrible froze, right? Yeah, I mean, are these the worst froze in the game? Dragon Jim, thank you so much for subbing to the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Eliza gets some health back after 1+3 throw. Oh, she does, but how much?
Keep up the great contents, man. Much love from the Philippines.
Hey, Anley, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Asuka has great throws, but we put her pretty high, didn't we? She's in this tier. Yeah, she has strong throws. She has a launching throw, 1+2 break, 2 break, and she floor breaks as well. So I mean, she has great throws. Did you go over all of B tier? Yeah, I'm just gonna go look at all of this again and see if I'm happy with it. I mean, this makes perfect sense. This makes perfect sense to me. And then we have Nina. But if Nina is that high, perfect throw game. Oh, right. And Anna does not have a perfect throw game, right? Where did I put Anna? God, I'm completely blind. There's too many characters. Where's Anna? She should be higher. Command throw. No, oh, sorry. Chain throws. Up forward 1+2. And then a 1 break, right? And down forward 1. She could definitely go into B+. And I think this makes sense. 1 break, 1+2, back turned mix up. He only has 1+2, but he has a very strong back turned mix up. Gigas has a trash throw game except for overkill that does enormous amounts of damage, especially at the wall. I'm almost inclined to put him here. I don't know. It's like, yeah, it does a shit ton of damage, but he has no mix-ups. It has no mix-ups. The way you mix his throw is seriously, it's all about the setup to the throw. Trying to be very unpredictable and catch them off guard. But it does so much damage that I guess he stays there. Yeah, but Geese is more situational. He needs to have his back towards the wall. But I don't know, man. It's like if he doesn't get the wall splat, it doesn't do that much damage, right? How much does it do? 50. And these guys sort of match his damage considering they wall splat. But okay, he doesn't have to be right next to a wall for it to wall splat. So still a distinction should be made, I guess. So Eddie has a handstand throw that's not very strong, but it's still unbreakable. Has a standing 1+2 throw for a lot of damage. But yes, the question is, do these guys have the worst throws in the game? Probably.
Hello Adrian. Hope you/re having a good stream.
It's so interesting that Horang is so high up on the list. The Taekwondo guy. Isn't that interesting that he has this crazy pressure with his flamingo and 200 plus attacks, and for some reason he has a complete throw game? It's very interesting, but it's due to being a legacy character. He used to be a big thing in Tekken, like in Tekken 2, Tekken 3, Tekken 4, they would give the characters a lot of throws, and then they just went in a complete different direction design-wise. Less throws. People don't like throws. No more throws. I wonder if they will ever add a new original character to the game that has a complete throw game. If that will ever happen again. I really doubt it. I really doubt you will ever see that again. Yeah, but I'm quite happy with the list, I feel. And Xiaoyu is this high. She has 1+2 and a 2 break, but her 2 break throw launches, and a lot of people have a really hard time dealing with it. And it's fast. It's really fast. Yeah, I think this is fine. I think this is a good list. And again, I hope everyone understood why I put these guys at the top. I think I explained that quite clearly at the start of the video. And why Marduk has crazy, almost OP throws, but he still has to take a backseat to these two. And these guys are godlike with throws. Complete throw game. Not a complete throw game, but still throws that really stand out in terms of damage, Oki, options. And here we have characters with not complete throw games, but still strong throws. They have options. They'll have a 1+2, and they'll have usually a 1 or 2 to accompany that. Or they will have a 1+2 throw that does a shit ton. Like Bob will launch you with his throw. And Gigas will do a shit ton of damage. But he has no mix-up. But that's why I'm putting these guys last on this one. And here you have 1+2 throws that have like special utility. They will wall splat. Or they will, like Geese, just do enormous amounts of damage. And he has an unbreakable throw. Unbreakable throw. Still don't know if he should be C+, but whatever, we'll put him there. Quite unremarkable throws. 1+2s that don't really do a lot. You get 40 damage. You might get a wall splat with little damage or a floor break. And these are just terrible throws. I'm inclined to almost put Lars here, but okay. Oh, it's true. Lars has Shining Wizard. He does have Shining Wizard. It's still 1+2 breaks. Maybe he should be there due to Shining Wizard. I forgot about that. Is that enough to put him in C+? It has no mix-ups. Is it enough? Okay, well, we'll say it's enough. He does get good Oki after his throws. Except for the command throw. Shining Wizard, no Oki. Upward 1+2, no Oki. But still, it's a Shining Wizard. Kuni is for B+. Set grabs are really good. Their range and speed and Okisim are really gatekeeping in this matchup. She is going to hit the wall. True 50-50s from back turned. His Shining Wizard wall splat. Lars' Shining Wizard wall splat. No, it doesn't. I mean, Van, if that was the case, he would definitely be strong. Marduk should be S+. I just explained why he isn't S+. And I think the explanation makes perfect sense. But yeah, I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. And I hope everyone found the conversation interesting. I tried to give some decent detail, but again, I can't stress enough how interesting it is to see all of the characters like this, and how rare it is to have a really strong throw game in Tekken, and how it's a thing of the past, actually, in terms of Tekken character design, to have complete throw games. You really have to look at Legacy to see the strong throws, the strong arsenals of throws. Doesn't happen anymore. So as the game grows and we get more and more original characters, we're just going to see a bigger contrast and discrepancy. With Tekken 8, maybe we'll have like 5 new original characters, if not more. And you'll just see this portion of this list grow. You're gonna see characters added to C and D, unremarkable new originals and DLCs that will have a 1+2 throw break, and that's it. And it will be more rare, it will just be rarer and rarer for these characters to have these strong throws. So these characters will always stand out in this regard, and they're just that much stronger for it. So good shit. Hope you enjoyed the conversation. Thanks for listening to me.